fantastic day. A few wispy clouds. Other than that, everything is blue. So it's a Thursday today. 7:04. Weather is looking good for this Saturday. So there's a stripe of rain coming into the country. All our weather comes from the west. But it kind of comes into a certain point and then it should go north. So Saturday, Castle Combe is looking 20 degrees and blue. Obviously that can change, it's England. But for now, it looks alright. So we're going to have a busy weekend. This morning I've got a Bentley coming in. Booked in probably a year or so ago. Obviously then COVID happened. He's an old guy, so he wanted to kind of hide himself away. So he phoned up and obviously cancelled. And we've not been able to get him in since because of COVID and restrictions. So he's hopefully coming in today that we can get him fixed and sorted. He's got like radio receptions in his car. He's got radio reception issues in his car that we need to sort out. Then this afternoon I've got the Suzuki Vitara to finish. That fascia should come in. We'll get that swapped over and sorted out. So that's nice and piano black and fitted and looking good. And then I've got a Mitsubishi Shogun, I think it is. They came to see me last week. Somebody's sold them a car that had a Kenwood fitted in it. They took it to somebody else originally. I think it was a mechanic who advised that they come and see me. But somebody's basically cut up the back of the wiring harness behind the radio, and it's basically just trashed. It's cut to shit. There's live wires and Scotch locks. It is a hell of a mess. The radio is an older one, like it's quite a dated radio as far as technology goes. Obviously it moves on fast, but it is an old radio and it's showing signs of rust and corrosion. But I think the pair of them work for the NHS. I need to check that, but I'm pretty sure they do. And if they work for the NHS, they seem like nice people. And I might surprise them and do a radio for free. So yeah, we'll give it a go. I'll delve the question and find out what's what. The answer is that we need to make the car safe, and they've only just bought this vehicle. So the problem is if the radio is shagged and old and decrepit, and we sort the wiring out so it's nice and new and reliable and safe, the issue is then does the radio even work? So we could, you know, fit all the cabling and still have a problem with the loom. So what I might do is sort out the loom, rewire the whole thing so it's nice and neat. We've got a safe ISO plug in there, and if I can kind of confirm that they are NHS, obviously during the COVID stuff, you know, they've both had a hell of a time. But if it is, I think I might give them a radio for free. That'd be quite nice to do, something to give back, you know what I mean? But anyway, we're on the hunt for breakfast and coffee. Time to get a bacon sandwich, and I will speak to you in a moment.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
If we had smell-o-vision, you would get it. State of this. What a peach. Hey. Free on the tree. Right. Let's go get the pit boss's lady. She got some balls to her too. We've got to do an aerial on it. Reception is terrible apparently. So we've got to take this thing apart and figure out what's what. Fun times. What a lovely motor. Nice. Right, I put this radio in a little over a year ago. But the guys had a new windscreen fitted. So we need to do the digital radio aerial again. And we need to sort out the signal. Because the aerial on the back is rubbish.
Chris Moyles. And guess what? We called you on national radio about an hour ago and you couldn't be bothered. Yeah. So I'm so funny. You couldn't.
Alright everyone. So here we go. This is the Mitsubishi I was talking about. Guy's just sat upstairs. So yeah, he's NHS. Obviously he should have been retired, but he's been working overtime with COVID and stuff like that. He's officially a porter in the hospital. But he does everything from carrying the bodies down from COVID and things like that. So we're going to give him a free radio. All he's paying for is a fitting. He's getting a radio for nothing, and we're going to sort out this. These are live, and it's a bit dangerous at the minute. So we're going to go through this system, get this sorted out for him, give him a nice free radio as a bit of a, you know, why not, eh? It's a good cause. Put a smile on his face. So I'm going to crack on with this. I'll come back to you in a minute. There we go everyone. So he's got his radio in there, DAB, Bluetooth, aux, USB, nice little tree for him. Love it. Right, let's give it back to him. Right then everyone, this one's all done. I've got the right fascia in it this time. There we go, so that's the fascia. Looks pretty swish. There's our reverse camera. Let's get this bad boy out, give the customer a call. Wipe out my tools in the process, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Matey boy with the Mitsubishi's gone, he's picked up his car. Bless his cotton socks, he was well chuffed. He's a nice guy, he's had a bit of a rough time by the sounds of it, so it was nice to give something back, and they'll appreciate a free unit. He's only paid for fitting, so happy days. Got to do your bit, ain't you? Come on, what are you doing, stupid thing? Go forward. There we go. Right, so this one he's done.
There's more to discover with Star. Only on Disney Plus. 18 plus subscription required. T's and C's apply.
Looks wicked, that. Evening everybody, how we diddling? It's the end of the day, end of Thursday. I'm just shutting up shop, getting ready to go home. All the stuff has gone. Customers' cars have been picked up. We're obviously completed the Suzuki, but that doesn't leave us until tomorrow morning. The guy's coming to get that. So that'll be a tomorrow kind of collection. But other than that, it's done. we got all the boys cleaned. I've washed that one again, bird shit. That one's still polished, happy days. And I've just given the Lotus a bit of a clean, ready for the show at the weekend. I went to town on it, even in things like the wheels, inside and outside. I don't know whether you can see that there, but the insides are now as clean as the outsides.
Montage.
And we're back. So tomorrow, Friday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Friday tomorrow. Continue doing some bits and bobs on the cars, getting them ready for the weekend, nice and clean. And then work-wise, what have we got in? Tomorrow I've got T6 coming back in, the Alderson one, the one with the issues. That is, we're sending all the Alderson stuff back. Lee at Alderson has agreed to take all the Alderson stuff back, so we're going to take out all the Alderson stuff, send that back, the amps and the processor and everything's going to go back. And we are going to put in the temporary 5-channel kicker for a just to give the guy some music again while his stuff, you know, gets returned. And then as soon as I've got my refund from Alderson, we're then going to go and order him some kicker stuff. So we've got a 4-channel IQ amplifier coming to power the mids and the tweeters in the car. And we will also have either a C, A or a K X sub-amp going in. So we'll have some welly, some powerful bass, as well as the IQ, which will give him a nice sort of sound process front end. He's also going to have it's a JL kind of controller, which allows, it's like it gives you control and bias, as far as I understand it, over, it's like a marine application thing, but it gives you control over the ins and outs in almost like a fader kind of thing, which will be, you know, what he wants. He wants to be able to have a fader, because VW won't allow us to turn on the fader on the head unit, because they're now against changing anything aftermarket if you've not paid for it or your vehicle didn't come with it. They don't want to do any coding. They are extremely adamant of that fact, that if the vehicle didn't come with it as an option, or you didn't pay for it as factory, you cannot have modifications. VW are trying to stop people playing with any of their vehicles and losing money on the aftermarket scene, which is a bit daft, because the customization of those vans is huge, and for them to deny anyone any chance of playing with them, if you ask me, is a really silly thing. They should keep it alive. They shouldn't be trying to shut it down, because after all, that's, you know, that's VW's bread and butter, wasn't it, back in the 60s, of everyone driving Beetles and buses, you know, the power and love movement and all that rubbish. You know, it was like that kind of put those little cars on the map as the freedom, and now they're trying to dictate what you can and can't do with your car. I think that's a very bold and brave move. It's certainly a way to commit kind of corporate suicide as far as a fan base goes. But, and they're multi-million-pound company, what do I know? But that's it, Thursday done. I will see you bright and early in the morning for our little chat, T6, and then a speaker check in the afternoon. Take care, thanks for watching as always. Like, comment, subscribe. Good to chat to you in the section again. See you soon, guys. Take care, bye. Morning everyone, how you doing today? We are in the Volvo. I've got a few odds and sods I've got to check out today before we take this thing on holiday next week. We've got, I think, an issue with the battery backup on the alarm. They all do it, it's old cars. The battery backup fails, and it just continuously sets the alarm off. So we're going to do some investigation into that today. Why anyone in their right mind would want to steal a Volvo, I don't know. Maybe some car thief that's got some real low self-esteem. First one's been dropped off. We've got the T6 back in. That's having all the orders and stuff removed. And we've got a wire in the kicker 5-channel amp again, so it's got some music. And then get the orders and stuff sent off. But first I need to get some breakfast and coffee. I need coffee. But it's Friday everyone, nearly the weekend. Well, here he is again. So we've got to get all the equipment out from under this seat. Get all that out of there, do a little swap over, get the 5-channel back in, do a little setup, and this one can get ready to go. And I'm back again at this one soon with more equipment in a bit. Look at this everyone, Steve McQueen. So how many of these did you say there were? 3?
2 in the UK.
2 in the UK.
300 worldwide that are limited to. This
It's-
is number 10.
It's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, it's slightly different to the...
Yeah. What's the power on it?
Not a great deal, 550.
That's enough.
Yeah, so you've got 5 sort of kits for it. So this one's the 550, which they call the baby. And it's got no turbo, no supercharger. Just straight V8. Or
What's the mad one? The 1,000?
The mad one is 950.
Oh my god.
But it's a 30 grand option. So
That's cool.
that's very cool.
Right, have a word with the boss. Hopefully
Yeah,
we'll
will
see you
do, yeah.
soon. We'll
So
sort
you're
it
saying
out.
around about 2 grand materials and labour.
I'll see you soon.
Take care, bye.
Bye. What a beast. Evening everyone. So we're done, absolutely done, done. Place is a tip. I haven't stopped all day. I managed to have a nasty cut on the hand, which hurt like hell. But other than that, it's been a really good day. We got a lot of work done. Got the T6 all stripped out, so we've got the stuff to send back. The Audison amp, processor and the controller. that's going back. The place is a bit of a mess. We've got stuff and crap and rubbish everywhere. But I don't care because it's Friday and I'm done. Ugh. Lotus show tomorrow. First weekend off I've had in forever. He's all cleaned, ready to go. We just need to get some fuel in the morning, check the oil as normal, pack him up, get some chairs ready to go. I'm looking forward. I can't wait to see what's going to come, because usually there's some pretty cool stuff. So that's going to be dead exciting. We're taking both the cameras, taking the GoPro, the 360. Everything's going to get charged and packed, ready to rock and roll. But that's about it for Friday. So love you and leave you. You'll have a 2-day video. There's bits and bobs going, and we're going to try and do as much as we can tomorrow on the Lotus show. And then there's something we're doing tomorrow night. You're gonna have to wait for that one. It's going to be good. So have a good weekend, everyone. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Put something down in the chat section. We'll see you bright and early in the morning. I'm off to go and get the girls fish and chips. See you soon. Bye.
You told me you had subscribed to ASC Audio and now you've missed an episode.